Every year, Tim and I produce a Tudor Places wall calendar, and it's proved very popular. But this year, with us not being able to get to a printer or a post office at the moment due to something called COVID, we're selling this year's Anne Boleyn Files Tudor calendar, 2021 version, as print on demand through lulu.com. We've used Lulu before and the quality is excellent. Calendars from Lulu are usually printed in 3 to 5 business days, and they ship worldwide, which is really good news. I'll give you a link to the calendar page, and if you scroll right down to the bottom of the page, you can change the currency and the language. The calendar cover features a photo of St George's Chapel and Windsor Castle. St George's Chapel is of course the resting place of King Henry VIII and his third wife Jane Seymour. January features a photo of Base Court, the main courtyard of Hampton Court Palace, with its wonderful recreation of Henry VIII's wine fountain. February's photo is Shakespeare's birthplace in Henley Street, Stratford-upon-Avon in Warwickshire. It's where William Shakespeare was probably born in 1564 and definitely where he spent his childhood. The photo is taken from the gardens. And we have a photo taken in Paris for March. The Musée De Clooney, known in the 16th century as the Hôtel de Cluny, was where Mary Tudor and her ladies spent 6 weeks in confinement following Louis XII's death. The confinement was to see whether Mary was pregnant. It's now a museum. April's photo is the Tower Hill Scaffold Memorial. A permanent scaffold stood on the site in Tudor times, and it's where well-known Tudor personalities like Sir Thomas More, Thomas Cromwell, the men executed in May 1536 in the fall of Anne Boleyn, and Lord Guildford Dudley were beheaded. For May, which is of course the anniversary of Anne Boleyn's execution in 1536, we have the glass memorial from Tower Green at the Tower of London. Anne was not executed on that spot, but the memorial pays tribute to those executed within the tower walls. One of my favourite castles is June's photo. I love Kenilworth Castle with its haunting ruins, and it's linked to Robert Dudley, Earl of Leicester and Queen Elizabeth I. Leicester did so much building work there in preparation for Elizabeth's visit in 1575. He went all out. And July features the gardens of my very favourite castle, Hever Castle in Kent, the Boleyn family home. I could spend many hours walking around its beautiful gardens. They're so colourful and peaceful, a real joy to explore. August's photo is the Tower of London, which was first built in the 11th century by William the Conqueror, and which has served many purposes. It's been a fortress, mint, prison, armoury, royal palace, menagerie, jewel house and more. Oh, and a place of execution. St John the Baptist Church, which is located just next to Penshurst Place in Kent, is September's photo. It's home to the beautiful Sidney Chapel, where members of the prominent Tudor Sidney family were laid to rest, as well as Thomas Boleyn the Younger, Anne Boleyn's infant brother. Sheffield Manor Lodge is our October photo. Cardinal Thomas Wolsey stayed there on his way to London after his arrest in 1530. And during Elizabeth I's reign, Mary Queen of Scots was kept imprisoned there in the custody of the Earl of Shrewsbury and his wife Bess of Hardwicke. November's photo is the Guild Chapel of the Holy Cross in Stratford-upon-Avon, which dates back to the 13th century. Medieval wall paintings have been discovered under whitewash. The paintings that John Shakespeare, father of William Shakespeare, was paid to cover in Elizabeth I's reign. And my happy place is December's photo, Hever Castle, childhood home of Queen Anne Boleyn and her siblings George and Mary. Anne and her father Thomas Boleyn, Earl of Wiltshire, fought off sweating sickness there in 1528, and it also served as a home to Anne of Cleves, Henry VIII's fourth wife, following the annulment of her marriage to the king. The back cover features another photo of Kenilworth Castle. The calendar is full colour and is US letter landscape, 11 by 8.5 inches or 279 by 216 millimetres. As well as the photos, its calendar pages include important Tudor dates such as births, deaths and coronations. It really is a wonderful Tudor calendar.